This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, and today's starter, Kodai Senga.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and the series is underway. Kicks and deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is headed. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Judge at the plate. Big time power. 0-1. Senga, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a forkball, a cutter, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get the out.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Juan Soto stands in now and watches strike one.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Judge stands at first with one out. Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
Throw over to first, and he's back safely. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty delivers. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. McNeil should have this one. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent, And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And that's going to kick into the corner. The relay. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
It was exciting to see a play at the plate, trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound today, Garrett Cole.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. The wind and the pitch. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the
Oh, and a great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down, and if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Base knock right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Here's Pete Alonso. That's hard hit on the line. Judge makes the grab, and that'll do it. Mets strand one. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Queens, and here is Anthony Rizzo. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved, so you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Game one of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Marte squeezes it, and that is that. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom half half of inning number 2. Here's Starling Marte.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
Back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now it's DJ Stewart. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want. Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Right side. Soto going after it. He makes the grab, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. In the air to left center. Judge settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back on to the third inning. Stepping in, Anthony Volpe. Here's something to watch, Siggy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Fastball for a strike.
And Boog, if you shine a light on his home run numbers over the last week plus, you'll see how well he's been hitting it.
Here's the 0-2. Now one out to right. Sizes this one up. And there's one down. Singy, here's a fun nugget. Through the 2022 season, only 8 players ever had at least 3 career postseason hits, where all of those hits were for extra bases. And you're one of them. Austin Wells in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No, not to brag, Boog, but my postseason extra base hits were pretty special, too. 2 doubles off of Pedro Martinez in 2003 and an RBI triple off Freddie Garcia in 2000.
The Yanks trailing by a run here in game 1. Lined into right. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Now the third baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer.
Yeah, Boog, I'm sure he was a position player, though, before he started pitching.
Next pitch misses outside. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Mets up by a run here in game 1 of the World Series. Can't glove it cleanly. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, reached on an infield single his first time. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In there at the knees, and that's strike one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And the right-hander deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Harrison Bader. Here comes a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge pulls it down. One up, one down.
Now batting, left field.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Cole, the tall righty, 33 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Hit hard, that gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Jeff McNeil stands in. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
One out, runner at second. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit hard, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Base is empty, 1 away. Starling Marte up to hit. And there's a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Bunts it in the air. Wells hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, DJ.
2 outs, base is empty. DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Base hit center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. In the air, out towards Left center. Verdugo makes the play, and the inning is over. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. And the lead is now 5-0. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Juan Soto. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The pitch. There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And he's already singled in this game. In there for strike one.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony.
Man at first, and the batter now, Anthony Rizzo. Breaking ball inside. 1-0.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Nice stop. 1 at second.
He's out.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Game 1 of the World Series. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay.
And now Bader up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, left field, Brandon Nimmo.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2. And that one hammered. Judge going back on this one. Leaping, and it's gone. it just got out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now, Clayton Beeter. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Now mounting toward the Yankees, number 75, Clayton Beeter.
One out, bases empty. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Down the right field line and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And there's a rocket into the outfield. McNeil around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it.
Now he steps off as the runner breaks for the plate. Now they tag him for the out, and wow, either someone missed the sign completely or he just tried to steal home. Man at second. And it finds its way through for a hit. Caught in a rundown now. And he gets back in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing. Hard hit ball.
So two down. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte. Center for a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 8-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So first and second with two outs. DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's just foul. And it goes just foul. Alonso, the lead runner, out at second. Marte on at first with two down. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. 3 runs on 6 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mets 8 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres.
score.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And it stays fair.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Marte makes the grab, one pitch and one out. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Man at first, Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. It's 8-2.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And the batter now, Austin Wells. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, DJ LeMahieu. That one ripped right center field, and a superb diving catch.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Victor Gonzalez, the new pitcher after a short delay, and we're ready to play ball. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And he deals. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Gonzalez deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Baden in the box again. Takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right. Rizzo. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So digging in, Harrison Bader. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one misses, and that is ball one.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
They go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out.
The left fielder, number 9.
So the lineup flips over. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there. Bader off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's too high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And down on strikes. That ends the frame. Mets leave 1. They lead at 8-2. Top of the 6th inning. It's Aaron Judge now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Judge rips that one. That's back there. Back, gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's 8-3.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that?
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Here's Juan Soto. Hit on the ground to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. They get the out on Soto.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2
There's
strikes.
a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
The 0-2. The punch out there. Out number 2.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. Sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Fires over to first. Rizzo out of the play. That's out number 3. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 8-3. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, leading off Jeff McNeil. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
The 1-1. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Lindor, the multi-gold glove award winner, 30 years old now, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Here's a high chopper. In there safely. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpire. Now here is Pete Alonso. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
That's a laser base hit, and that extends the inning. And now the DH, DJ Stewart, 1 for 3. Slider clips the corner. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a top of inning number 7. Here's Gleyber Torres. Senga back to work. Fouled off left side. At the belt and fires. Fought off foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 9-4.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Digging in, Anthony Volpe. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nimmo makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher,
Austin Wells digs in now. In the air, left field. Brings it in for the third out. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's opened up now, 9-4.
Back then you'd hit me up and it make me nervous.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. As the lefty gets to work, and he takes a strike.
0-1.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. In there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike. One down, base is empty.
Well,
Got him looking. 2 down.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
down.
Kicks and fires.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're on top, however, 9-4. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. DJ LeMahieu to start things off.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The right-hander back to work. Ripped on a line. Bader racing over to make the catch.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his team.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga won't go any further tonight. And it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Now on the bump, Jorge Lopez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Juan Soto now. Now that's smacked to right center. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the deficit. It's 9-6. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Here goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the closer, is getting loose. Smith also throwing. Two down, nobody on. Right through their gut. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 9-6 ball game. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the eighth. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. Here comes a pitch. Splits the plate, strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Liner snagged at first.
The batter, number one, second baseman.
Down the number two hitter, Jeff McNeil. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. And here it comes. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. McNeil at first, one gone. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. A little bit high. It's 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Out to short, dive, and he's got it. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
First baseman Pete Alonso. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat.
Talking to me, buddy?
Let him beat him.
First and second, 2 down. Starling Marte, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Two outs. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Misses off the plate. Ball one. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around third. He'll score. It's 10-6.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Stewart, the next to hit, takes ball one. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. Edwin Diaz, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the postseason success continues for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that base.
Well struck, right field. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. Squares and gets it down the left side. Not in time. He's safe. It's 10-7.
Up next is the catcher. Well.
Austin Wells will hit next. And a sac bunt here. Goes to second. Safe there. The Yankees looking to rally. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Line drive to short and caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Base hit. One run is in. Now the second run is in. And it's a one-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been the left-hander on now. Brooks Raley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Making a move at first. Pitch running here. Jose Trevino. And now it's Juan Soto. Sack bunt towards third. Baden throws across the diamond, out on the sack bunt.
Luke, that's a good at bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with two runners in scoring position.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
The first baseman.
2 outs, base is full. Anthony Rizzo digs in now, trying to deliver as the hero. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
This could end it. And that's a strikeout looking. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is